it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So today's video, guys, is going to be all about the spoilers for Chapter 2 of Tower Challenge number 5. So we are going to be going over this pretty quickly, and we will talk more in detail, obviously, tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is the start of the Disney Girl Chapter 2 live stream, which I'm actually super pumped to do another live stream with you guys, and that is going to be about a half an hour before you guys get your calendar reward, which is also a half an hour before Chapter 2 officially starts. So we're gonna have a little bit of a chat about your progress so far and what you guys need to do to try and get LeFou. So I did really well in Chapter 1. I managed to complete it in the last live stream I did, which is a little bit of a surprise, but a very pleasant one. So again, we've got 12 hours before it is officially released to us, so I'm, again, really excited to get going with that. Now, Chapter 2, we are going to need a lot more points than Chapter 1. If you guys noticed, we needed only 26,500 points. This one, however, is going to be 37,000 points. So that is a lot more, and it only gets worse. In Chapter 3, it is going to be 52,000 points. Now, you guys may go, well, Chapter 1, you got 52,000 points, but you know what? I actually have sort of my best roster right now. If we look at it, it's Big Hero 6, which was the featured collection in Chapter 1, and they were all 9s or 10s. And my Cinderella and Toy Story and Mickey and Friends, all 10. So that's why my points are really, really good for me right now. I'm actually super duper happy with that. So let's go ahead and talk about those characters that you guys need. So in the place there of where Goofy is, we are going to be getting the Toy Story and Sleeping Beauty collection. So it's going to be a dual one. So it's going to be a dual slot. We're going to have Flora and Merryweather as the two Sleeping Beauty characters, and Rex and Woody as the two Toy Story characters. Now, Rex and Merryweather are paid characters, so you guys may not have both of those characters. So really, you're only going to be able to use, if you don't have either one, Flora and Woody. And I find that's a little bit harsh, to be honest, that it's two paid characters in the row. So again, like if it was just one, okay, but two, again, I feel like that's a little bit brutal. I don't have Merryweather, but I do have Rex all maxed out. I have Flora and Woody also maxed out. So again, those three are going to be very useful, but it's a little unfortunate that I'm going to be using those refresh tokens a little bit more frequently for that. Now, where Rex is, that was the Toy Story collection in Chapter 1. Chapter 2, it's also going to be Toy Story, but also the Wall-E collection. So it's going to be a split one. So the characters we're going to need are Buzz Lightyear, Eve, Zurg, and Wall-E. So yeah, Wall-E is a paid character again. So again, pretty brutal about that. But Zurg and Buzz Lightyear and Eve are not, so you're totally good there. Now, Zurg is a villain, so he's a little bit hard to unlock and welcome and level up and everything like that, but hopefully you guys are far enough along in your storyline to have him. If not, then you're going to be short on him as well in this chapter if you are a newer player. Now, where Lady Tremaine is in the third slot on the screen, that was the Cinderella collection. That is now changing to the Monsters Inc. collection. So you're going to have 4 Monsters Inc. characters that you're going to be able to use. You've got Mike Wazowski, Randall, Roz, and Boo. And Boo is another paid character, another one that I do not have. So that is not overly great. Again, only 3 characters that I'm going to be able to use for the third group there. Now, the featured collection we know is going to be Alice in Wonderland, which is really awesome. I will show you guys the levels of my characters here in just a minute. So Big Hero 6, guys, is out. Alice in Wonderland is in, and the characters you are going to need for the featured collection slot is Alice, the Cheshire Cat, the March Hare, Caterpillar, and the Queen of Hearts. Now, you guys might be wondering, well, where is the White Rabbit? The White Rabbit is collecting refresh tokens. So guys, if you don't have him, he will be in a bundle tomorrow, so that's going to be really useful. Go-Go is the bundle for chapter 1, and then chapter 3, guys, Mrs. Potts is going to be in the bundle for that. Now, that is a paid bundle. You won't be able to get it for gems, but they will be useful for sure. Jessie this time is on refresh tokens as well as Tinkerbell, so if you're a smaller kingdom, you will probably have those 2 characters just constantly going out for those. So again, super useful if you guys want to invest in any of those 3 characters. You guys have a lot of characters you could definitely invest in if you haven't done much of that in your kingdom. Again, Rex and Merryweather, Wally and Boo, so that's already 4 plus the one featured collection character as well being in this chapter. Upcoming chapter will be the White Rabbit, so yeah, you guys just have options there if you guys want to purchase. Even if they're a low level, they are still useful, just again not as efficient as the one that's a little bit higher up for sure. Now, the featured character is going to be the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is going to take Hero's place. So let's go ahead here and take a look at my characters' levels for this collection. So we've got Alice at a level 8. We've got the Mad Hatter at an 8. We've got the March Hare at a 7. The White Rabbit at a 7. The Caterpillar at a 7, the Queen of Hearts at an 8, and finally the Cheshire Cat at a 7. So I'm actually surprised that all of my Alice in Wonderland characters are pretty high. They're not too bad. They're all 7s or up. 7s or 8s, which actually isn't too bad. So I might be able to do okay in this. The only thing that's not great for me, again, is the sort of paid character situation that I have right now, which again, Merryweather and Boo are kind of my sort of big issues there. But you know what? We can make it through just fine without them. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Again, make sure you guys tune in to the live stream tomorrow morning, and I really hope to see you guys all there. Alright, so thanks for watching another Disney Girls Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Make sure you guys give this video a big Mickey thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that little bell for post notifications, and we will see you bright and early for the start of Chapter 2. Bye!